So here we have a baby that was born about 10:30 last night, so not quite 24 hours old, and she is by our stallion here at Tom McCutcheon Reining Horses, Gunner's Special Night, and out of a Hollywood Dunnet mare that a customer of ours owns. And as you can see, she's pretty curious and friendly. This mare here is what we call a recipient mare. And so she's technically not the mother. She just did all the work and carried the baby, and she will go ahead and take care of the baby. The real mother is a show mare, and so she doesn't have to go through this fun part. So, and the birth last night went pretty well. It was about 10:30. She delivered it herself. I like to be here to watch them and keep an eye on, make sure they don't need any help, and if they do need help, I can step in. We also keep a vet on speed dial, just in case anything does go wrong, but for the most part, these guys, they do a pretty good job themselves. Like I said, we're just kind of there to watch and assist if they need it, but pretty much the baby, you know, mom has the baby, and when she gets up, she breaks the umbilical cord, and she'll usually lick the baby and sniff it and, you know, get acquainted with it and stuff. And then the baby tries to get up on its own, and usually takes a little time, but she eventually does it. And then, you know, if mom's good with everything, then again, we just kind of stand back and let her do it. But then baby will look for milk and nurse, hopefully soon. And then the only thing we take care of on the baby is we will go ahead and dip its umbilical cord or stump in iodine, which we try and do as soon as she gets up. And all that does is dry that out and keep it from getting any bacteria in there, which can cause the baby to get sick. And then other than that, when it's you can give an enema. I usually just keep an eye on them to see if they do pass manure, and if they don't, then we'll go ahead and give them an enema within a couple hours. If they haven't tried to go to the bathroom, we'll go ahead and give them an enema, and then we dry them, make sure they're dry, especially when it's kind of cold like this. It's January 4th, so it's a little chilly at night. And as you can see, we put a blanket on her, but she does have a pretty good hair coat on her. And so within the next couple days, we'll take the blanket off and just let her be without it. And again, we just make sure mom passes her after birth also. And if she doesn't, we can give her a shot of oxytocin. And sometimes that doesn't even work, and we have to have the vet come out and remove that from her. So it's, with our experience here, we've foaled out a lot of babies, and so if everything goes according to plan, we kind of go with it. But obviously, Mother Nature can kind of take over and have things go wrong, and so that's why we're fortunate enough to have a vet that lives 10 minutes away, and so he does come out and assist and help us with anything that goes wrong.